2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the opening round action of the Bluff Championship right now. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, right here in the booth. And out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Oh, this is a super week on the calendar. Always circle this one in my diary. I'm thrilled you could be with us as well. We head down to the first tee now. A thing of beauty. Okay, he's got that one in the air, heading out onto the fairway. And that's going to set the tone for the day. Atta boy, good shot. This is his second shot. Superb. Simply superb.
This wind really starting to get up. That was well managed.
The second at Central Otago, Rich, is a par 5, which players feel like they'll be able to get there in 2, but they've still got to be very accurate.
They do. Some trees lining both the left and right sides of the fairway. Fairway does pinch in, so the bigger hitters need to worry about that. The second shot, though, back up the hill ever so slightly to a green that sits well above you. Massive outcropping of rocks on the right-hand side short, but anything missing long and left goes down to a really low valley area.
Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Oh, that just brushed past the hole. Putting for birdie. He finds himself tied for 6th. The third at Central Otago is consistent with the rest of the golf course, Rich. Just a gorgeous little par 4.
It is. You got out of bounds all down the right-hand side of this hole. That bunker in the distance on the left is in play. So layup short of that. And the second shot goes into a very narrow green. Be aware of that out of bounds lurking to the right. Shots missed out to the right probably won't end up out of bounds, but why take the chance?
Yeah, nicely played. 20 feet to the hole. And he's down there. You got a read?
This has got loads of movement right to left, this one.
So close.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
On the leaderboard. The fourth hole is the first of the par 3s at Central Otago.
That bunker fronting the green is not in play. It's just there for aesthetics. Get you thinking a little bit. Anything missed out to the right is going to run all the way down into a really steep hollow. Difficult to get it up and down from there. Bailing out to the left is the proper miss.
This would be a great up and down. If he makes this, he'll save his par. There's been so much great golf played here today. Why don't we head back to the 14th for this wonderful shot?
Fantastic approach here.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And it's a one-stroke par for our leader over the field. And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player is just barely leading the field, but absolutely loving the action this week.
No doubt, Luke. And even with the very slender lead going into tomorrow's round, Luke, I'm interested to see how well this player sleeps tonight.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Time now for the second round of the Bluff Championship. Luke Elvey, Rich Beam calling all the action here. It's always terrific to have you join us. And Rich, he's played really nicely to build a lead over the field. You've got to be pleased with your work, but there's a bit more to come.
Small leads are no fun because you think that you should win, you kind of expect to win, but you know that there's some good golf that must be played to get you over the line. I gotta say, small leads are just uncomfortable.
Oh my, that was launched. And he's down there.
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
This putt is of 9 feet.
This for a birdie.
Seems to be some sort of a mission he's on today.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
And that'll ensure he remains in first place. Here we are at the par 4, 7th hole. This one looks to be missing the fairway. Sitting at 8 under.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. But now man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Starts out straight enough, this putt, and it should take a little break to the left as it nears the hole.
Leading by 3 strokes now. We've arrived now at the par 3 8th.
Yeah, long par 3. There is a really good place, though, to aim your tee shot, and that's out on the right-hand side. There's a nice little berm out there that can help kick it back onto the green or close to it. Anything missing out to the left-hand side, you're going to leave yourself below the green with almost a blind second shot in there trying to save par.
Now, this is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
Good effort from there.
Par putt coming up here. Oh. And that was a bogey by our leader. So the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. Teeing off now on the 9th hole.
Plenty of room down the left-hand side to find the fairway with your tee shot, and from there it should be go zone. But when you look at this green, it's got runoffs in all directions around it. If you've got any little demons running around in your head telling you that you can't chip it very good, you're not going to like this green.
Lining up here from a long way away. Hit a house. That's frustrating. Unfortunate thing to happen, but it can in golf. This would be a great up and down from this spot. This putt is about 8 feet. There's no doubt about it, Rich. This is an outstanding position to be in.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he?
There's some heavy stuff there. It's got to settle down. Settle.
His second shot here. Currently leading by 2. Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Ooh. Putting for a par here. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Currently at 7 under for the tournament. On the 11th tee now, a par 5. That looks to be a fairway finder to me.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. That's nicely done. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. Well, that's some pretty tiny work through 2 rounds, Rich. Has opened up a huge buffer over the field.
I don't think I've seen 2 rounds this complete in my life, Luke. Having such a massive lead, how can they handle it?
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We're just about to begin a 3rd round action of the Bluff Championship. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. This player starts their round in the lead. How should they approach today?
Yes, right now the game plan is working, but they still have to go out there and play off the front foot, play on offense, and not worry about who's chasing them.
Let's catch up with play down at the 11th.
That dog will hunt.
Playing this shot from about 230 yards out. Will this hang on to the fairway? This would be a great up and down. And this one is for his par. And this one will be for bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. The 12th hole is a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
A relief for this player. It stayed out of the rough.
Nice recovery there.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And our featured player has now built a comfortable 6-stroke advantage on the field. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Tee shot, you want to aim it at those rock outcroppings and go ahead and hit yourself a nice little firm draw out there. Find the heart of the fairway. Second shot, also you want to favor the right-hand side. Near those rocks, is anything missing down to the left-hand side? Should be, might be, probably will be a certain bogey.
Nicely done.
Second shot here on the 13th. Great shot. 7 feet to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. We find ourselves on a par 3 here.
This is a cool feature because the green runs from right to left, helping a draw, but almost repelling a fade, it seems like. You really got to be smart on your club selection here, and as always, you've got to be mindful of the wind.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
And that's all she wrote. And currently sitting at an impressive 16 under for the tournament. Well, this is lovely play, and it just confirms it after grabbing the 54-hole lead. Good playing, Rich.
It's been a work of art from my point of view, and I got to say, I hope it continues for one more day.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time to kick off the finale of the Bluff Championship. And Rich, we're into our final round now, and this featured player of ours has a handy buffer, don't they?
Yes, he's got the lead and needs to keep things steady heading into this final round. Should be a great day of golf ahead of us, Luke.
This is his second shot.
He is taking this on.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in two and get rewarded for it.
All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This one pretty much looks like it's going right to left.
Oh, almost an eagle. And down it goes. Now 22 under par, heading down the final stretch.
Seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
The 16th is a par 3.
Just the one lone bunker on the right-hand side, but you have to be mindful of this false front short and right. So tee shots are going to favor the left-hand side where we have more rock outcroppings. Another delightful design.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Time for the second shot at the 16th. Chance to change his fortunes on the green. This would be a good one to make.
A clutch par putt.
Looks good.
And the par just slides by. Unfortunate bogey coming up. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Well played, mate. Time for the second shot at the 17th. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark. Oh, wow. Steady on there. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here.
And this next putt here is for a double bogey. That's disappointing. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Well, our leader has built quite a comfortable advantage here. It's 7 shots as we head to the next. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
Yeah, the largest fairway on the golf course here. So tee it high and let it fly. Second shot plays back uphill ever so slightly. 2 bunkers protecting the front right portion of this green, but you do have a little bit of help from the left-hand side.
From about 100 yards. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. And this putt for the tournament. And that's going to do it. Holds the putt for victory. Well played.
If 1 is good, 2 is twice as nice, isn't it? 2 wins on the season for this player. Awesome stuff.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.
Hi there, my name is John McCarthy, and I'd like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Guess what? It's time for the golfs. Looks like you brought me along for the ride here at Yoho River Golf Course. Starts out with a par 4 here. Let's get it going. Hopefully you have a good one out there. This one's fairway bound. Looking like about 185 yards out. Good job. We're on the green. And now this from 12 feet. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Well, it's heading towards the hole. All right, give this one a little tap. Okay, even par after the first. Nice to see. We're teeing it up on the second hole now. Oh my goodness, just absolutely striped. Ooh, watch this one run now. Okay, there we go. And this one's around 140 yards to the pin. That's a safe shot. Now this from 13 feet. A slight break, if any, to the right on this one. This putt's tracking. Okay, just a few more inches to go. Okay, now let's take a peek at our scorecard, see what that's saying. Okay, even par at the moment. Come on, ball, hold on to the fairway for us. And here's your second shot here on the third. Well, that'll work for you. This is what our third shot's looking like. Nice stroke. We're on the green. 14-footer. And this one looks like it's going uphill and to the right. Could have used a little bit more power, I think. Moving on. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. And the fourth hole in this one is a par 3. Go out there, looking good. Here we go, birdie putt. This one's breaking pretty hard right to left. This putt is 9 feet away. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. Just a little too much pace on that one. And this one's for bogey. All right, give this a tap. And as that putt drops, let's take a peek at the scorecard. And we got a par 4 for our 5th. We are about 140 yards out. You'll be all right there. 16 feet to go. And here's an uphill putt, moving to the left. Ooh, never like leaving those short. And nice putt. Let's move on. All right, 2 over par at the moment. And we are on the 6th hole now. Oh my goodness, you launched that ball. Well, better luck next time. Oh my word, that almost dropped in the bucket. Okay, let's drop this in and save par. Oh, it's getting there. Good stroke in the hole for a par. And right now you're 2 over. And now the par 5, 7th hole. Yeah, I think we will hit the fairway here. Somewhere around 250 yards to go here. And looks like you're putting for eagle from here. That's not bad at all. All right, let's go now. This is the eagle putt. You can do it. And just inches to the hole. Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store. And just 1 stroke over par at the moment. Okay, par 3 for the 8th. We're on the green with that one. Well done. This putt is just around 12 feet. All right, let's tap this in and move to the next. All right, here we go. 9th hole, par 4. 2 shots looking fairway bound. Oh my, that was a vulgar display of power on that drive. Well done. That's a nice little approach shot there. Here is a 12-footer. Looks like this one starts off straight enough, but then it should go to the right. So good. Oh, lovely shot. Well done there. That'll bring your score down to even par. Okay, setting up on a short par 4 today. I'll take that. Here's our second shot on the 10th. All right, nothing to worry about, just a bogey putt, that's all. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Oh, no. Lining up for a 9-foot putt here. This one should start off pretty straight and then turn to the left. Nice putt. And right now you are 2 over par. And teeing up now on the 11th. All right, starting this out to the left. This one's for par. And the putt drops. And after that, you're sitting at 2 over par. And we're on the tee here of the 12th hole. We got a par 4. Good shot. This one's about 130 yards out. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. Okay, here's a 12-foot putt. This one's going to the left. Putt drops for birdie. And after that one, you are sitting at 1 over par. All right, a par 3 here on the 13th. Yeah, nice work. That's a good little approach shot. 6-foot putt. We need a little more pace on that one. All right, all we need is a little tap here. Let's do it. All righty, now let's see what the scorecard says. Let's see what happens here on number 14. That drive's looking decent here. Okay, we're about 250 to the pin. Okay, we're nestled on into this green side rough, it would appear. And that chip goes in for the eagle. Unbelievable. That's going to bring it down to 1 under par. And now the par 4, 15th. And unfortunately, you rolled that one right into the second cut of rough. Oh, the chip slides by the hole. And we've got this much left to save par on this one. And 1 under after that one. And on to number 16. We have a par 4 on this one. Well, let's regroup. Oop, that one, yeah, that's in the water. That's going to work just fine on the approach. Here is a bogey putt. I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh, oh man. There it is. Okay, 1 over on the round currently. Here we go on the 17th hole. Setting up here on the green side rough. Get in there. Oh, there you go. Chipping her in. Nicely done. That hole's brought you down to even par. Okay, now we go over to the par 4 18th hole. Good shot. And this one's around 175 yards out. "32 feet from the cup." Good luck with this one. It's going downhill, right to left. Oh, just slipped by. Okay, good luck. 7 feet to go. And just not enough mustard on that one. And as this round comes to a close, it'll be +1 for you. Well, I had a good time out there today. I am happy that you brought me along for the ride, and hopefully we'll see you real soon. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and let me be the first to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. And today we start off with a par 4. All right, let's launch this ball into the fairway and take it from there. Yep, that's going to do. This shot's about 80 yards out. We'll take those all day. And sink this next putt, and you'll grab that birdie. Ooh. Starting today off at even par after that first hole. Good to see. All right, let's get this close. Par 3, second hole. I have faith.
Nice approach. This one's 24 feet away. Oh! This one's just a 5-footer. You are currently sitting right at even par. Let's see what happens here on the 3rd hole. Yeah, that'll work. And this is around the 190 mark. Oh, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. And that needs one more look, I think. Let's cue the replay. Alrighty, down to 2 under par after that. And on this lovely 4th hole, we have a par 3. Come on, bite. That was good. And if you can sink this, that'll be birdie. This one looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. This one's looking decent. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. And after that hole, you are now 3 under par. And let's see how we do here on the 5th. And look at this. You got all of that one. I'm sure of it. There's a green and under regulation for you. Pat yourself on the back. All right, 19 feet to the cup. I think this one might move just a little bit to the right. Looking very nice. And it drops. That one will bring it down to 5 under. All right, par 4, 6th hole. I like that. And this shot's about 120 yards away from the pin. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. All right, let's putt. Here we go, par putt. Right by. Here we go, just a few more inches. And finishing the hole with a tap-in bogey. And after that one, you've gone up to 4 under par. Okay, 7th hole is a par 3. Okay, that almost went down. And this putt's around 11 feet out. I think we got a left to right break here. Oh, it was a good stroke. Almost had the birdie. All right, not much left here. All right, tapping in for par on this one. Heading to the next. 4 under par currently. And now we're teeing it up on the 8th hole. This is out of the second cut here.
Oh my goodness, that almost went down.
Here's a 6-foot putt. Oh man, that could have been better, I think, but maybe a birdie on the next hole. And your score this round is currently 4 under par.
And the 9th is a par 4.
And this shot's around 145 yards from the pin. And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. Careful with this one. This is from way out.
And this is an uphill putt, moving right to left.
Ooh, wish I could have given you that one.
Okay, here's our par putt.
This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. Oh, missed the par. All right, that putt'll go. And that hole's going to bring you up to 3 under par.
Okay, we get to start the back 9 with a par 4.
This looks like it'll be in the fairway. Okay, this one's about 135 to the pin. Oh, yeah, that's going to do just fine. Great work. Setting up here for the 10-foot putt. Starts off pretty straight, I think, and then heads to the left. And that's great. That drop shot on the last is kind of a race now with this birdie here on this one. Hole number 11 coming up. Decent approach there. This could take you to 5 under. Well, this has my attention. And let's get going. Give this a tap and we'll move on.
And the 12th hole is a par 5.
Well, that's just fine golf playing there. That's on the green in under regulation. Well done. All right. This for the eagle. Now that one could have used a bit more pace. I guess that was a good hole tapping in for birdie. Okay, 5 under par currently. And we got a par 3 here on the 13th. Well, that'll do for now. This one's about 15 feet.
I think this one's going left to right.
Oh, that's going to wind up short. And that'll do.
And the 14th hole is upon us. Let's have a good drive here. This is a par 4.
Tee shot's looking nice here. Okay, this is about 160 or so to the pin. And that's another green in regulation. Okay, now this from 11 feet. I think it's breaking to the left. Nice stroke on that one. That's your 4th birdie of the day. 6 under par currently. Let's see what happens on the 15th hole of this course. Okay, just barely found your way into that deep rough. Yeah, if you sink this, you could save par. This putt's going left to right pretty hard. And not a bad effort from where you were. This one's a short 3-foot putt. Okay, this one can drop for the double bogey. And that'll take your score up to 4 under par after that one. Okay, par 4, 16th hole is next. And look at this, just striped it off the tee. And this one's about 160 yards from the pin. Well, maybe this will kick left. Here's a look for birdie. Oh. All right, here we go. Give a tap and we'll head on to the next. And tapping in for par. 4 under par is your score at the moment. And teeing up now on the 17th. And hopefully this one's nice and safe in the fairway. And this one's from around 75 yards out. All right, nice approach on that one. This one's 10 feet away. I think this starts off pretty straight and then takes a bit of a left turn. Looking good. Okay, on to the par 4, 18th. Unlucky. Well done. And this putt from 10 feet. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. Well, the putt appears to be on line. And as this round comes to a close, it'll be 6 under par for you. Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HB Studios, thank you very much for the round. We'll see you next time.